Hey beauties! So today I kind of wanted to do like a best of beauty 2017 type of video. I know I'm late and usually people start this like right in the beginning of January, but I was just seeing so many people do this and I was like, oh my god, I wish I would have done that. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna jump on the bandwagon, but just a little bit late. So I wanted to share these products with you guys because they are my fave, and these aren't products that like launched in 2017. These were just products that I loved in 2017. So I'm just gonna get right into the video because I'm gonna try to make this one like not a long one. So I'm gonna start with skincare and stuff like that, like skin stuff. So I'm gonna show you the first thing that I have here, and this is the Almay Makeup Remover Cleansing Towelettes, and it also says with nourishing rice milk. So it says ultra hydrating at the top. And this is what it looks like. A friend of mine, her name is Taylor, she sent me these one time and I just tried it out because I had never tried it out before. And I was like, oh my god, I love these so much. It gets off all my makeup and they're not drying. Like, I have a really hard time finding makeup wipes that are not drying for my skin because my skin is like normal to dry, but when it does get dry, like it's really dry because I have eczema, so I have to be careful with what I use. But this was just like my holy grail like makeup remover wipe, and like I said, I have a hard time finding them. Everybody loves the Neutrogena ones, but I can't get into them. I feel like they leave my skin really oily and like, I don't know, I'm just not a fan of them, and they also burn my skin. So I can't use those. Like the ones that are really popular, I can't use because my skin just like hates them. So I found these, the Almay ones, and I told her I had loved them. I was like, oh my god, those are my favorite. They leave my skin like so like hydrated, just like it says. It leaves my skin so hydrated, no makeup. It's like perfect. Like, and you don't need to use a million of these because the wipe is like really big, so it's like perfect. Like, it just gets the job done. So when I told her that, she sent me more of Almay's wipes, and I used like a couple of other kinds and they were just like all perfect. Like, I love them all, but I think this one's my favorite one because I just feel like these are like the most hydrating, and it just smells so good too. It's just got like a nice like clean, like kind of like a vanilla scent. Like, I don't know, but it just smells really good. I just love that. So this is definitely best of beauty of 2017. So if you guys never tried those, please try those because they're dope. They're so awesome. So for my next product, I'm going to show you guys a face mask. So this is the Origins Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask to clear pores, and this is what it looks like, and this is what I've been using, and I've been using this for a couple months now, and it's just so good. Like, if I have a pimple coming on or I already have a pimple, this helps it to go down, and it just really clears out my skin. And my nose is the only like area on my face that's like really, that needs like maintenance all the time because I get like little white heads and black heads like all over my nose, and I have them really bad, and it's just really hard to control. But this totally helps it when they're getting like really bad or out of control. So this I love. And Origins as a whole, I've really been loving Origins. I love a lot of their stuff. They are kind enough to send me a lot of what they come out with, so I get to try it all, and they're really becoming like one of my favorite brands because a lot of this stuff that they send me are like really good. I just recently got the Pore Perfecting Cooling Primer. I told you guys a lot about that on my Instagram, and I just love it. Like, so many of their products that they're coming up with, I just love what they're doing. They're just an awesome brand as a whole. So I love that face mask. So now I'm going to show you my Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream, and this is the Anti-Wrinkle Day Cream. So this is what this looks like. This just works for me. Sometimes I use it at night. I know it says it's a day cream, but sometimes I do use it at night. Sometimes I'll even use this as my moisturizer before I apply my makeup. It is a little bit more rich, but it's watery at the same time. So I don't know if you get what I mean, because I feel like those are kind of like opposite terms, but not really. Do you get what I mean? So like, it's like a watery consistency, but it's very hydrating. That's what I'm trying to say. So you guys know I have dry skin. I say it all the time, so that's why I like to use this under my makeup. I feel like it just helps it go on really smoothly, really softly, and it just minimizes any texture that I may have on my skin before I start makeup. So I love that for my skin. Now I am going to show you guys this. So this is the Becca Opal Liquid Shimmering Skin Perfector. So this is what this looks like. I lost the cap like so long ago. As you guys could see, I am like almost done with this. Like, this is my favorite, and what I like to do with this is you could use it multiple ways, but how I like to use it, I put my moisturizer on, then my primer, then I will put this, then foundation. So I feel like everybody's always asking me like, what is on your skin, what is that foundation, and I just feel like everybody's always asking me like, what is on your skin, what is that foundation. But I feel like, of course, the foundation is amazing, but this is definitely like a booster for it, because I have dry skin, so sometimes my skin tends to look dull, especially when I put foundation on top of it that has a lot of coverage. So I like to use this under it just to give me like a nice glow, just like angel skin, like angel skin. So if you are a dry skin girl and you like to look a little bit glowy, try to mix this into your foundation or just use it under your foundation how I do, and you will love it. Like, I am telling you, at least go to Sephora and get a sample and try it out and see how it works for you. But for me, I love that little trick. That's a foundation trick of mine. I do it all the time, so try it. Okay, so now that I was just talking about foundation, I'm going to show you guys my favorite foundations for the year, and you guys could probably guess this because you have seen me use this in my videos over and over and over again, but these were definitely my favorite for 2017, and that is the L'Oreal 24-Hour Foundation Infallible Pro Glow. So this is what this one looks like. It's just my fave, and also the Fenty Beauty. So I know the Fenty Beauty got a lot of like mixed reviews depending on your skin type, of course, that's a given, but a lot of dry skin girls were not crazy about this because they said it was hard to go on, it was like kind of patchy, and like I said, I have dry skin. It's normal to dry. When it's dry, it's very dry. I have eczema, so I do get texture and all of that, and I still wear this foundation and I still love it. I love the way it photographs. I love the way it looks. It's just so full coverage and it's just so gorgeous. Like, if I'm out and I'm taking pictures with my friends, even in Snapchats, and you see my skin, it is like I am beat when I have this foundation on. I love it so much. With dry skin girls, you could definitely get away with a more matte foundation. You just need to know how to manipulate it. So that is what I do with this foundation. I make sure that I am super hydrated, exfoliated, everything, the whole nine before I put something like this on, and when I do, it totally works for me. I never have a problem. And I also do like to mix the two together because this one is especially like dewy and glowy, so when I mix them together, they are just like best friends forever. They're perfect. They are perfection. So and I wear them alone too, so these are just my favorite of 2017. They are just perfect. So if you haven't tried them, you need to add that to your collection. Now I'm gonna go for concealer. You guys already know. You're probably like, skip this one, please. Like, we don't want to hear it. But it is a Tarte Shape Tape. I friggin' love this thing. I actually just got a new color. I got the tan sand. I was wearing tan, but it was like too warm on me. Like, it was too like cool on me. It was too pink. And it's funny because I went to a Tarte's like event or whatever, and they were like, what color are you wearing? And I told them I was wearing tan, and they were like, try tan sand because I feel like that tan is too dark for you. So they were totally right, because I picked this up the other day and this one just looks so much better on me. It's more yellow, so it definitely works way better for me. But this concealer, when I first started using it, I was like, oh, not crazy about it because it's super heavy and full coverage, and I don't really need full coverage. My skin is good all by itself, and I was wearing the Urban Decay oh my god, I can't even remember the name of it, but it was my favorite, that Urban Decay, and I was just like, let me try this because everybody was talking about it. So I tried it, and ever since then, like, I'm addicted to it, and I guess you could call me cake face because I love this and I use so much of it, and I do not need half of what I use of this. But if you're looking for coverage with concealer, this is definitely like your go-to concealer. If you haven't tried this, then girl, I don't even know where you live. You must be living under a rock, because everybody wears a Tarte Shape Tape. Everybody and their mom and their grandma and their little sisters and little cousins wear that concealer. So yeah, so that's the only concealer I'm gonna show, because I did have like one other one, but this is just like my top fave, so I'm just gonna show you this one. Next product, I'm gonna talk about brows, because oh my god, you guys asked me about my brows like crazy. It is insane. So I think I'm gonna do an updated brow routine, but I'm doing the same exact technique that I showed you in that video. So that's why I've kind of been holding off on it, because it's exactly the same. The only thing that's kind of changed is my products, but I feel like I still get the same results no matter what product I'm using, but I guess not, because now I get so many more comments on my brows. So I'm going to show you what I have been using for my brows when you guys always comment on them. So for brow gel, I was using the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, and that one is good or whatever. But then I tried the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. This is what it looks like, and this is life-changing. This is life-changing because of the brush. So if you look at this brush, it's got a really unique brush. The brush is flat. So if you look at it, the brush is flat, and then it has bristles going around it. So it's good because you're able to brush your brows up and then just use the flat side and press and stamp on your brow. The hairs totally stay in place, like they are not going anywhere for the rest of the day. And it's just so much easier to do your brows with rather than that small, like rounded spoolie for your brow gel, because this just makes such a difference. The brush on this just makes such a difference, and every time I go back to the Anastasia and I use like a rounded spoolie for brow gel, I'm like, oh my god, this is like so hard to do because it's just like getting all over the place. With this brush that this product has, it does not do that. So this one is like so perfect. If you want something really good for your brows, use Benefit because they are bomb. So now lately I've been using the Foolproof Brow Powder by Benefit as well. So this is what this one looks like. So for my brows, I've been using the Benefit Foolproof Brow Powder, and this is what this one looks like. If you open it, it's like in the shape of a brow, so it's like super cute. I really only use the lighter part for my whole brow. I don't use the darker part. I just feel like I don't need to because I already have dark brows. And this is in the color 5, so that's the color that I use. But this is like my holy grail, like for my brows, everything. Like this keeps my brows so like natural looking, but still like done. Like I can't even with this product. It's just like the best of the best. So now I'm going to talk about mascaras. You guys know there are so many mascaras on the market in the cosmetic industry. There are like hundreds. There are so many, and it's just kind of, sometimes it's just kind of overwhelming to like know what you like, because I feel like the packaging just gets you. Like sometimes you get so caught up in packaging that you're just like, oh, this is so cute, I want to use this, but it's like really not the best for your lash. For me, I would have to say these were my favorite for 2017. First, it was the Voluminous Lash Paradise by L'Oreal, and this is what it looks like. It's got like little blush packaging, and I love this one. It makes my lashes look so long, and especially my bottom lashes too. And any mascara that makes my bottom lashes look really long, I really love. But this one is so good. It stays on so well. Like it does not go anywhere throughout the day. So I really, really love this one. This is definitely like my favorite mascara like ever. So it's drugstore as well, which is A1. So yeah. So this is also by Tarte. This is Lights Camera Lashes Mascara, and it's got like this really pretty like luxurious packaging. So it's just such a good mascara. I feel like it makes my bottom lashes really long too. This one makes my lashes really long. The brush is not too like thick or puffy. It's like kind of like not a skinnier one, but kind of like on the thinner side. But I just love this mascara a lot. I find myself always using this one. You should see how many mascaras I have. I have like a whole like container of mascaras, and I'm always using this one, and it's because it always makes my bottom lashes look so long and so good. So these two are always the ones that I'm using, and I even like carry them on me because they're my loves. So yeah. Okay, so now I want to talk about shadows. You guys know I use eyeshadows like all the time. Eyeshadow is my thing. It's like my obsession. I love to collect eyeshadow. Like I'm an eyeshadow hoarder. I love eyeshadow. I know that's weird. Some people really like foundations. They're always going out to buy a new foundation. They want to try the newest and the latest and the greatest. But I'm like that with eyeshadow. I don't know why. I've always been like that since I'm little. I just love shadow. I think it's because you could always get really creative with shadow, so that's why I like it. And it's kind of like just an art. It's like painting but on your face, so I think that's why I like it so much. But this one is definitely a fave of 2017. So this is the Tarte Clay Play Face Shaping Palette. So this is what it looks like. First of all, it's so pretty. It looks like it could be a clutch. Somebody was saying that. I was at an event and they were saying that about this product. It was hilarious because I was like, that is so true. It does look like a clutch, but it's just so pretty, first of all. And the shades in here are just like beautiful. They're super neutral. It's meant to be a contour palette, but for me it's a little bit too light and like too cool on me, so I use it for eyeshadow and it's just so gorgeous. Like this brown shade I use for brown eyeshadow all the time and it's just perfection. Like I am always using this palette all the time, especially for that brown color. Like this palette is something that I travel with. I just take it everywhere with me. I just love this palette. So this is definitely a fave and best of beauty 2017. Now for my other palette, you guys could have guessed this, but this is the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes palette. This is what the colors look like. They're super warm and like bright, but I wear these types of shadows all the time. Like this is just like my kind of shade range. I'm always wearing colors like this and cranberry colors. I just feel like they complement me best. I don't know, that's just what I feel comfortable in, just super warm shades. But I would have to say, like, for the year, for 2017, Too Faced definitely like stole my heart. Like all my products that I love are Too Faced. I noticed that over the past couple months. And I just always use Too Faced. It's always a Too Faced palette that I'm using. Always Too Faced mascara, everything, like just all the time. So I could have shown you like 3 more eyeshadows of Too Faced palettes that I love, but I was just going to show you this one because you guys know I use this one all the time and this is just the best. And if you don't have it, you should buy it. It's definitely fun to have. If you're like a tan skin girl like me or darker, you would like this palette because it would look a little bit more like natural on you, kind of. Not natural, but like, you know, complement your skin tone more. So that's why I love that palette. Now I'm going to talk about highlighters really quickly. So this one is definitely a fave of 2017. I got this over the summer when Ciate sent me a little care package. Before that, I had never tried Ciate's cosmetics at all, so I was so excited. And this is the highlighter called Starbursts, and this highlighter is crazy. I have it on right now. Every time I wear this highlighter, everybody's like, what is that highlighter? It is so bright. Shining, like you are shining. So it's most of the time Ciate, Starburst, and it is just so popping. Like you only need a little bit of that and you are like glowing for the gods. So my next highlighter is Fenty Beauty, and this is the Mean Money Hustla Baby duo, or whatever you would call it. But this is what it looks like, and every time I wear this highlighter, same thing. Everybody's always like, what highlighter is that? That is insane. And it's Fenty, so it's this one that I use, obviously the more sparkly one. But on me, it just like pops. Like it is crazy. Like it is so good. And if you're like me and you like an Instagram highlight and you just want to be highlighted to the gods, then you should definitely try this out. It's worth the money and it's gonna have you popping and it's gonna have you highlighted, girl, I'm telling you. So now for lipstick, I just picked one lipstick and one gloss, and these are just like ones that I wear all the time. So this is a MAC lipstick. This is Blankety. You guys ask me a lot what I have on my lips. I'm always wearing like a light pink lipstick, kind of like natural a little bit. I always mix them up, but this one is my all-time fave. This is like my everyday lipstick. So this is MAC and this is Blankety, and I'm wearing a little bit of it right now. And it looks so good on all skin tones. That's another reason why I like it. Like if you're my skin tone, if you're a little bit tanner, if you're lighter, it just looks so good on everybody. So if you don't have this one, try it out. I just repurchased another one. I finished like 2 this year, which is crazy because I don't go through lipstick like that at all, but I finished like 2 tubes, so that's insane. And I just bought another one. So if you guys don't have this one, try this one. I'm telling you, you're gonna like it. So for gloss, okay, so this is Too Faced Melted Latex Liquefied High Shine Lipstick. So I call this a gloss because it looks glossy on, but these are so pigmented. Like, guys, okay, how do I explain this? So when I first tried these, I wasn't in love with them because they were just too sticky. They were too sticky for me and just too thick. The pigmentation was amazing, but it was just the texture was too much for me, so I didn't like it. I kind of like put them to the side, and then one day I was just like rushing. I was looking for, of course, a pink gloss. So it was the only pink gloss sitting there, and I just grabbed it and I took it with me, and I was using it for the day. And I was like, you know what, this is like not so bad. I like it. And the reason why I liked it was because it lasts you all day. This lip product is not going to go anywhere. If you are a gloss girl like me, like I wear gloss every day. I do not like matte lipsticks. I feel like they do nothing for me. I like my lip to be a little bit more fresh looking, so I always have like something glossy on, and this is super high shine. This is super pigmented. It stays on so long, and I think that's just why I love these. Every day I have to constantly apply my lipstick and reapply my gloss because, you know, they don't last that long, which is why people don't like them. But since these are so like thick and have such a rich texture, it stays on so long. Like you could eat and this will still be on. This is not going to go anywhere. So if you are a glossy girl, you like glossy lips, and you don't really mind the texture, you would love this because I have come to love this thing. It's one of my faves of all time. So this is everything. Now for gel liner, I love gel liner. I wear gel eyeliner all the time. This was definitely a 2017 fave, and this is from Pretty Vulgar, and it's called The Ink, and it's in the color 01 Blacklist. So this is what it looks like. First of all, it's a huge jar. This is gonna last me forever, and I love the consistency. It's super black, it's super pigmented, and it goes on so easily. It does not leave any streaks. It just glides right on. It has the perfect amount of smoothness. The texture is just perfection. If you guys are looking for a good gel eyeliner that's gonna last you because you wear gel eyeliner all the time and yours is always running out, I would recommend getting this one because it's gonna last you a really long time. It's a huge pot. I have not even like made a dent in it, and I use this all the time, like every day on a daily basis. Actually today I don't have it on, but every other day I'm wearing it, and I'm not even like halfway finished with it. Definitely a good one. Now I also wanted to include some makeup tools, so like makeup brushes and sponges, and I just have one specific brand that I want to mention, and that is Eagle Tools. So over the summer I went to an Eagle Tools event, and they were just showing me the new products, kind of educating me on what was coming out and what was happening. Before that event, it had been a very long time since I had picked up an Eagle Tools brush or even used an Eagle Tools brush. When they sent me home with some, I started to use them and play with them, and I was just like, first of all, I was so impressed because of the price point and how good they were. So they are so good. I use Eagle Tools brushes on a daily basis, so this is what they look like. They're eco-friendly, which is why they're called Eagle Tools, hello, hence the name. But this is what they look like. They're just really good brushes. I use them on a daily basis. I love them. I think the price point is so fair and it's so affordable. It's just so good. Especially like maybe if you're a beginner, you need brushes, I would definitely try Eagle Tools. They had introduced these sponges last year, and these sponges are so good. They are reusable, so they're like a beauty blender. You could clean them and use them again, and they're good as new, and they're super soft. They're just awesome products. If you're into sponges and you like them, definitely give these a try because they're really good sponges. I use them all the time again, and I love that they're reusable because I like reusable sponges because it can save you money. So definitely try those. Eagle Tools is definitely a 2017 fave. Also as well, I have this brush right here. BH Cosmetics brushes as well are really good. I got a set of BH brushes, and this is one of them. First of all, they have the prettiest sets, super affordable prices, like $15 to $23. They are just super affordable, super pretty too, and just worth the price, really worth the price. Yeah, that is the end of my video, guys. These are all my products. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any of the same 2017 favorites, let me know down below in the comments because I would love to know what you guys like and if we're like makeup twins. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video, guys. Bye!